How's it going, everyone? I'm Contemption, and no, your screen isn't deceiving you. I have 65,000 power. I am working on a jumper account, just a solo jumper account, not joining a big group, which probably would be ideal in today's Rise of Kingdoms world. But you know what? I wasn't sure how this was going to go. I'm not sure if I'm going to have a whole lot of fun with it. But let's see what it's like. It's been about a year and a half, a little more than that, since I've created a jumper. So I'm curious to see what's new, what things I can do, what I can learn. Maybe there's new things at the beginning of the game I didn't even think of that were here now. So let's take a look. Let's see what it's like, and we'll go over what I'm doing so far. If you see something I'm missing, put it in the comments below, and I'm going to keep working on it for a week before I jump to a newer kingdom. So let's take a look. Okay, here we are. I am sending out scouts. Yes, the fog is real, which is funny because I just did Heroic Anthem, and the fog is so much easier in Heroic Anthem, and I did not think about it until now because of your scout building level. So it is so much harder at level 6. Your exploration range is tiny, your scout march speed is very slow, and you only have 2. It is a very slow process, but I know from previous jumpers that you need to explore. You'll get free research, you'll get troops, you'll get speed ups, you'll get resources, and you'll get experience tomes. All are very necessary at the beginning of the game. You will know that I'm still only VIP 2. I have 1,800 gems that I'm saving up for. I will, of course, push to VIP 6 to unlock the second builder. That is an absolute must. That has not changed. That is where you spend your gems first. Afterwards, I'm not 100% sure. Do you save up to 7,000 gems so that you can unlock the other columns in holiday events? Or do you keep pushing VIP? I'm honestly not sure. I'll figure that out as I go, I imagine. But right now, it's a pretty slow process. I'm not level CH7 yet. I know that's where I max out, and I will keep... Oh, I can build right now. I'm not unlocking my second day builder. I'm going to save that for later, or I will exchange those items when I unlock VIP 6. I think it gives you speed ups. I can't honestly remember what it gives you, but if I don't need to use it, why bother using it? So yeah, I'll see how far I can get. We're going to send out another scout. I'm going to jump back and forth between my main, my farms, and this. Obviously, this is going to slow down my gem farming. On my main account, card up at the top, I do make a lot of gems that way. So obviously, it's going to affect my growth a bit on my main. But we'll see. I'm going to keep this free to play at this time. I don't think I'm going to spend any money on it. There is one item in here that I do not remember seeing before, and that's 50% off the 30-day gem supply. That's pretty awesome. The gem supply has a lot of gems in it, and for 50% off, that might be something worth buying. We'll see how it goes. Right now, I plan on just doing free to play. But you never know, this game has that effect on people. All of a sudden, you turn into a low or medium spender overnight because you're trying to accomplish something. But we're going to keep building here. I have no reason to unlock that second one. I've got a week before I jump to a new kingdom. I'm going to just keep building up troops, keep leveling up commanders. As you'll see, I went with China. I think that's hands down the best. The only downside to that is you don't have a peacekeeping commander. I think a peacekeeping commander is ideal at the beginning of the game. Hopefully I unlock one soon, and that way I can do trophy hunter in the talent tree because that gives you a lot of resources every time you beat a barb. However, Sun Tzu is very good for barbs because of his area of effect skill. But once I get, Lohar or Belly or who else? There's a Boudica would be great, or even Ethelfled if I can unlock her quick enough. That might be a little bit of a push. That would be ideal, and then I can have AoE and get Trophy Hunter and of course be 3 stars and carry a second commander to level. So right now I'm hitting barbs with Sun Tzu and a gathering commander, trying to push these up to 27, I think is the first goal, then 37 afterwards, and then eventually 40. And when you're really crazy, like my main account who has too many experience tomes, you push them up as high as you can and as high as you need to get as much march speed as you can, especially for gem farming. Now, I am saving a lot of these. I don't want to push my storehouse past its capacity, because if you do, you can't migrate. I don't think you can. The rules for migrating and the beginner teleports have changed. I didn't know this, but they give you now 2 beginners teleports, which allows you to teleport anywhere in the kingdom you're in, which is awesome. So you have 2 of those. I haven't used one yet. And then you get one of these beginners immigration items, which I've never seen before. And this is pretty cool. So you only get to jump once now. Before, you used to be able to jump twice. And I think that was helpful because you could scout more, and also because you could jump to a new kingdom, get lots of helps from new alliances. Unfortunately, the alliance I'm in is very slow for helps. As you can see, I haven't even gotten many helps yet. Yes, I am upgrading some technology. Why not? I'm going to be here for a while. I'm getting them from tribal villages as well, but I'm also just going to research them for something to do. Yeah, it's pretty much the same, but also different at the same time. I'm not going to open up any of my caves. So when you're exploring fog, you really only want to grab level 2 and level 3 treasure of cave items, which are, let me just take a look here. I have a whole bunch here. So the mysterious caves, I'm going to go and get this one. I can do that now. And then this one, I'm not going to touch because it's low and the treasure level you get is low. It's not worth it. You're going to have lots of opportunity to get more caves from the next kingdom I jump into, which will be my final destination. I'm not sure where that's going to be yet, but we'll see next week. We'll try and jump into a kingdom that's brand new, like a couple minutes after it's made, an hour, 2 hours max, something really quickly. Jump into the main alliance with as much power as I can possibly get from this week. Just going to push everything, obviously, to its max, and then work commanders as hard as I can. I think that's going to be where I get most of my power from. I won't be able to do equipment because I won't have blacksmith unlocked. Again, let's see what we get this from this. So kingdom maps are okay. I'm going to keep them until the very end because, like I said, I'm probably not going to spend money on this account. I'm hoping not to spend money on this account, or at least much. But the kingdom maps, once you have everything explored and you use them, they become 5-minute speed ups. So I'm just going to save them all. Why not? I'm going to get some from the treasure of caves as well. Save them all. Spend the time doing the exploring the fog. Oh, I can upgrade that now. So I'm just going to keep training troops. I'm going to keep sending out scouts. One thing that is awesome, which obviously has come out quite a while ago, is that you hold for 5 minutes after you start exploring. So once you finish exploring those tiles, it sits there for 5 minutes. We didn't have that long ago, and you'd have to stay online and chain as long as you could, or obviously scout far distances, but now it's definitely a lot easier that way. Let's go get some more wood. Now I'm doing a lot of wood and food gathering because of the merchant shop. So obviously she's not there right now, but when she comes around, I try and buy everything I can for resources. Now, I think that's ideal. I think you're exchanging resources in your storehouse while you're also unlocking quests in here for gathering, and you're getting speed ups, resource items. You're getting everything you need. The only thing I have to worry about, I think, at this time is stone. So as you can see, my max is 337,000. I can't go over that. If I go over that, I don't know how I will get to another kingdom, because you can't, I don't think you can migrate if your storehouse is above that capacity. I don't know if it's different for beginner jumpers for that item. I don't know if they've changed the rules on that, but I'm going to play it safe and not go over on stone. I'm going to be able to use stone for research, so I can still push that down. I'm not getting any stone from alliance territory. I do need to switch alliances eventually, but I'm not high enough power yet. I think I'll be able to once I'm 100,000 power. So that will be awesome, getting those helps again. But again, once I get everything to level 7, I'm not going to need helps. I'm just going to be stagnant and gaining power from commanders. That's really all I can do at that point. So I think this is going to be an interesting week. I'm sure I'm going to get attacked. I will teleport to a bigger alliance's territory. Hopefully that'll save me as much as possible. But as they see my growth level not increase like everybody else's, I think they'll catch on to the fact that I'm a jumper. I'm probably going to get kicked a lot. I got kicked a bunch of times, even being online. I got kicked from alliances at the beginning, which I thought was pretty funny. But it is what it is. I know the deal. I've created many alliances in the past in 1167, where we eventually took the temple, and then again in 1937, where we took the temple. So I've done this a lot. I don't plan on being in any leadership. My main focus is still my main account, but I think this is fun to do. I think this will give me some good content as a content creator on YouTube. And I think this will be great for meeting new people and seeing what the game's like for newbies again. So it's going to be fun. If this fails, maybe I'll try a jumper group and see how that goes. I was offered into a jumper group, which I think is going in a week or so. But I didn't know how committed I could be on this front. And I wasn't sure if I was going to lose interest or if it was even worth it. But I'm actually having fun with it. And I think it could be fun. So we'll see how far we can go with it. I'm going to pop back and forth between my main, my farms, and this account. It's going to be a bit of work, and my job goes back into session starting tomorrow. So I'll be juggling work, family, and Rise of Kingdoms, and YouTube. So that should be interesting. But I'm sure we'll make it work. I love this game. We will see where it takes us, what new kingdoms are like, and we'll go from there. So thanks for tuning in, guys. If you have suggestions, please leave them below. This is a learning curve for me. It's been a long time since I've been a jumper. Please hit the like and subscribe. I appreciate it. 300 subscribers and growing has been fantastic. The first 100, I was kind of like, okay, my kingdom, the alliances, my lost kingdom, the people I've been reaching out to there. 200, I was like, okay, this is gaining some traction. 300 plus, I think we're moving up, and I think that's awesome. I appreciate everybody for tuning in and checking out the videos. Stick around, we got lots more to come, and I will see you guys next time. Talk to you later.